Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey teamed up with Monster Jam, and we want to show you exactly what happens when we combine the madness of Monster Jam with the magic of a circus. Take a look behind the curtain as we show you exactly how we brought Ringling Bailey Circuit to life.
The goal for the collaboration between Ringling and Monster was really to bring these two things together.
Bailey Circuit is a lovable robot who introduced Ringling Brothers on Monday. We saw Bailey become one of the most popular elements. She is immediately lovable and adored by fans, especially kids, so we couldn't wait to introduce her to our Monster Jam band.
Bringing Bailey to life was a lot of fun. Our creative team in the fleet department did an amazing job putting everything together and making it come to life.
And together they worked on perfecting her fur, her tail, her ears, her tongue.
Excited?
That make her truly authentic and bring her character to life.
Brianna Mom is absolutely a great fit. She brings a lot of fun and enjoyment. We're really looking forward to what Brianna can bring to the track.
We're all one family here at Felter David, so we were excited to bring all the joy and family to the fans. To Monster Jam and to bring Bailey to audiences in a new way, and we're excited to see how she performs in competition.
We're super excited to bring these new trucks to the Monster Jam fans. Bringing Ringling in is an exciting one. We're always looking for the new truck design to push the limits and push the boundaries.
The absolute best thing about everything we do is getting to see fans react, and I know that kids and families are going to love seeing Bailey Circuit get on the track and show off at Monster Jam.
It's party time! It's Logan Ashland! It's Sparkle Smash! Logan, finally I get the chance to interview. I feel like I haven't got the chance to see you this whole weekend. So it's a fan favorite interview, right? Fan favorite, so I want to get the fans involved. So I found one of the cutest fans in Monster Jam. I'm gonna put him up on the screen because he's got a question for you. Shout out to the Monster Jam, I know! So what is your favorite trick, Miss Logan Ashland?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with a donut. Donuts are my favorite tricks ever because when we get into that tight spin, we are full throttle and you're just, the world is moving so quickly around you and it is so much fun. That is by far my favorite trick.
Now, I've seen you do some crazy donuts. She had a crazy save. Go look it up on YouTube. It was incredible. What is one of the things that, maybe what's a trick that you're still trying to work on, that you're trying to get better? I know you're constantly watching yourself, critiquing yourself. What's something that you want to get better at?
Yeah, honestly, I'm one of the rookie drivers. I am a rookie driver on this tour. There are no other drivers out here that are rookies, so you'll see that the skill levels are a little bit different, and so I'm still trying to get a hang of poppers. So we'll typically go off of some of these obstacles here and try and get the Monster Jam truck up on 2 wheels and balance it, which they make it look so easy. It is actually very technical, so that's what I'm working on right now.
And we've got a whole fan base back here. We got a unicorn over here. We got a unicorn over here. If we got any other Sparkle Smash fans in the house, make some noise for Logan Ashland.
Monster Jam fans, I'm gonna need you guys to make some noise. I need you to get loud, okay? Make some noise for Trayton Robbins, driver of Crazy Train. They got you, they got your back. And you know what, maybe they heard because Trayton Robbins and Crazy Train took that overall event win in the event we just had earlier today. But it doesn't always happen like this, Trayton, where it comes down to a tiebreaker. So tell the fans, what is it like for you? When was the moment you found out that you took home the overall?
About 30 seconds before I was doing the interview overall was when I found out and staying consistent, I guess, was key. I didn't really even think I was in the contentions for it because I didn't win nothing. This event here tonight, I really want to pick it up in racing. I was really great last year and this year. I've been to the final round a handful of times and just cannot make it happen. So tonight's the night, I can feel it. We're close to home and Crazy Train's ready to tear it up.
And you know, I know the entire family that is involved in your career. I know you guys work so hard, and clearly it pays off because not only are you driving these trucks, but you're rebuilding them, not only during the events, but during the weeks. You can build a transmission from the ground up, which is insane. So I wonder, when you finish an event like that, is there a part of the truck that you're thinking about, hey, I gotta check on this? What's that, kind of diagnostic process like?
It all depends how the event goes, but sometimes if you do a stop meet and you have to force transmissions and stuff, you're always looking at the color of the fluid or really feeling to make sure the clutches are good. But motor, you're always listening to make sure that everything's running good, listening to ball train issues, all that good stuff.
And of course, we have to highlight your run in the Trial Skills competition because not only was the run so insane and fun to watch, but you were one of the only drivers, I think, here this weekend to get in 2 attempts that were both combinations, which the fans absolutely go crazy for. We got footage of that right now. So talk to us through these moves because I have a feeling it's calculated for you. You're not out there just, throwing things against the wall.
Yeah, that's for sure. Usually they are calculated, but in this event in particular, I felt like I was sloppy and I couldn't get my truck under control, but it looked great to the fans and they really loved it.
They definitely did, and I gotta say that track was tripping up almost every competitor out there, but you remained consistent, developed a crazy run, and of course now we're getting footage into your freestyle run as well, which a lot of the drivers, we talk about throttle rhythm, and you've got great throttle rhythm. Do you think that your technical knowledge kind of helps you stay ahead of the game, stay really close to the tune to having your truck dialed in?
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely wrenching on the truck and knowing how the truck works as far as the driver really puts you up there as far as being able to drive the truck that much better. My father's taught us from a young age everything. I've been around monster trucks from the day I can remember. He's taught us a whole bunch of stuff, and me and my brother really taking it to the next level on learning how the trucks work, other than what our father's taught us.
Okay, and I just got one final question for you because your Monster Jam truck is one of the coolest things on the track, which is a train horn. What do the Pittsburgh fans need to do so that we can make sure we definitely get to hear that horn?
That's for sure. Pittsburgh. When I'm out there doing my parade lap, I want to see all the crazy fans in the stands honking their horn to signal me to honk my crazy horn inside my crazy train.
You got it. He's the overall event champion of the last event. Make some noise for Trayden Robbins in Crazy Train.
This is Monster Jam Fast Track. Bringing the chaos every week. No delays, no filler. Just pure unfiltered stadium action. Packed into one epic turbocharged episode. Action never stops. It's the best of the Stadium Series event. Full speed. This is Monster Jam Fast Track. Watch Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Monster Jam channel.
Fans, I'm standing by in the pits with John Zimmer Jr., driver of Terminal Velocity. John, you had a great start to the day, taking home a win for JCB Racing in two-wheel skills competition. You thought you might have had a clean sweep throughout the day. You were this close, but then, oh, here we go. Gotta look out here. Lots can happen down out here in the pits, fans, including losing your giant BKT tire in the middle of freestyle, which is what happened to you. Walk us through what happened in that moment.
Yeah, you know, parts breakage is the name of the game here at Monster Jam. I thought my truck was 100%. It certainly felt 100% the entire first half, you know, got racing, it got two-wheel skills, and I was sending that thing big in freestyle, as you can see right there. That right front tire decided it didn't want to play anymore. That just happens, you know, parts failure is part of Monster Jam, and had the crew in the back. We got this thing worked on it. It took us about an hour or so to fix everything. It ended up breaking some more stuff. Ended up taking a knuckle out, a bunch of broken bolts, random stuff like that. But really hoping my truck's good to go now. I put a lot of effort in it, put a lot of time between events, and we'll see what happens here tonight.
Yeah, we saw your team back there during the little break before this event, and they were just going crazy to make sure everything was working. You talked about the break a little bit. How important is it to have this team around you and their support to make sure you're back on track to get out here?
Oh, super important for sure, you know, it lets me keep my head clear as far as driving inside of that truck, you know, knowing I got a good team behind me, backing me up, knowing Dad's back there working as hard as he can. I stole Chucky Pocket's crew chief, Nick, just had a weekend off. I said, no, Nick, you're coming with me, I need an extra hand. So I got a new guy, Jonathan, back there, he's still learning, so, man, we got an amazing support system, amazing crew with us. Let's come out here and really throw it down for these fans.
How's the confidence feeling now going into the new event tonight?
Oh, I'm still good. My confidence is good. My mind's all clear. I got my sights set on tonight's event, and I'm coming out swinging just like I did this afternoon. I'm going to pick up that last event. I'm going to try to get a freestyle win here tonight.
All right, fans, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
Monster Jam is proud to be partnered with the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, where we join them in the fight against childhood cancer. And I'm joined by the driver of the Dragon, Cody Saucier. And Cody, I think you're a perfect person to talk to the fans a little bit about this partnership and your own experiences actually with St. Jude by just being involved with Monster Jam.
Absolutely. We've been involved with St. Jude for quite some time now, and it's been a ride. All the donations coming in, our partnership is just, it goes hand in hand. It's awesome. A little story I'd like to share with you and all the fans. My first year competing in Monster Jam was 2014. The home of St. Jude is Memphis. I did Memphis Monster Jam, we did a display there. Got to go to St. Jude, pay a visit, and I just couldn't believe that that facility existed, how it operated. The best thing to me, what stood out the most was there's not a bill that a parent, or family, or child, anybody has to worry about. Food's covered, the lodging is covered. That speaks volumes. It's all help because of you guys, this donation stuff. You talk about it better than I do, this QR code stuff, man. It's awesome.
Well, you know, Cody, the fans aren't going to pick me when they get to the page. They're going to pick you, hopefully. So Cody said it perfectly, but we've added a little element of some competitive fun for you guys. We're raising money for a great cause, but we're adding some fun. So scan that QR code. You're going to see these 8 drivers. Okay, Cody's going to be an option. Dragon's going to be there. If you guys choose Dragon, make your donation under his name. All the proceeds go directly to St. Jude. But the driver with the most donations under their name will be crowned the St. Jude Ambassador of the event. Now, Cody, Logan Ashline, she's been crowned 2 times already. I mean, do you think Pittsburgh can have your back? Do you think you could be the St. Jude Ambassador of the event today?
That's awesome. May the ambassador be whoever it may be, but to me, this is a whole other competition. So you guys get some donations going for us. Oh, Dragon's up there at the top of the list, I see. That's where I want to stay. Get the most percentages. You know, the more we get out of you guys, the crazier I'm going to go. Just like I said, it's a competition in itself. But man, those little guys and gals, man, that's who I'm proud for this weekend.
Perfectly said. You heard Cody say it. Right now, if you just scan that QR code and only one person were to donate just $1 to Cody Saucier, there you have it. He'd be the St. Jude Ambassador of the event. We'll keep you guys updated on this competition as we move on throughout the entire event, but make an impact with Monster Jam in St. Jude today.
About 4 years ago, I drew emojis. It's kind of cool. And then I made it into a walking truck. It represents a cancer journey in my life. Cancer is not a great feeling. I've just got turned upside down. Went from being normal to being different. I found hope in life. St. Jude is an amazing place now. Thank you for saving lives.
25 years of this incredible Monster Jam truck. That's what we're celebrating. And this truck is none other than Ed Loco. So I had to bring the driver, MJ Solorio. Do we got any MJ Solorio, Ed Loco fans here in Pittsburgh? That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This is going to be a fun season. Get the chance to just recognize this milestone for such an incredible truck. You've been driving it. You're on the podium this week. You represented it well. What's it been like this season knowing you're driving something truly special to the Monster Jam fans?
It's absolutely amazing. You know, I've had the opportunity to take this Monster Jam truck overseas, down to Latin America. You and I were just down in Mexico, Puerto Rico, Chile, and Argentina to end off the year last year. And now here we are back stateside. Second place in the point series. Wasn't too happy with my performance earlier this afternoon. Got taken out first round of racing and just had issues with the track and the truck during two-wheel skills. But I was talking to my crew chief at halftime. He said, I don't care what you do, you break that truck in half for these Monster Jam fans. So we came out, we laid down a gnarly backflip with the twist, and it still looks pretty. Came out with a freestyle win, so always got to end off the event on the high. But it's been absolutely amazing being able to represent 25 years in such an iconic Monster Jam truck. You've got Gravedigger, you've got Meganon, those are all top trucks when it comes down to it, but El Toro Loco is right there with them. And being a Latino myself, todo mi gente, te lo digo, que soy el único latino aquí este fin de semana, atrás de volante del Loco, representando a todos ustedes y todos esos niños que tienen un sueño, porque sabes que yo empecé como todos ustedes. Hey, Pittsburgh, I was here last year, I had one heck of a time. I'm ready to get rowdy here Saturday night. We're about to live up to the name that's on the side of that truck. We're coming out of the bucket shoots hot, so y'all better buckle up.
Now you see why they put him in a Monster Jam truck. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna run through a wall. Well, hey man, we're gonna keep the celebration going with a Ed Loco fan. Everybody, can we make some noise for Abel over here? So you were telling me earlier, like how many Ed Locos do you have?
10.
At least 10, too many to count at this point. So I'm gonna test your knowledge. You seem like you know a little bit about Monster Jam. So I got an Ed Loco question for you specifically. If you can get this question right, I've got one of the coolest prizes of the entire event. So it says, what special feature does Ed Loco have that no other Monster Jam truck has? In fact, if you want, you can talk to MJ. Oh, he's got it! Oh! He doesn't need your help! Wow! Okay, so you got this already? Alright, what's the special feature? C. It blows smoke. Let's find out. Oh yeah, so simple, so easy. You didn't need any help. And you know what? Go ahead and present him with this prize. I'm going to show the camera. This is a special certificate to the post-event meet and greet where you're not only going to get the chance to hang out with MJ, you're going to see Logan Ashline, Cody Saucier, and all the rest of the drivers right after the event. Take some pictures, get some autographs. You and 3 other people are going to get the chance to come through and hang out with us. Does that sound pretty cool?
Yes.
Are you excited to go meet the drivers?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, if you guys want to come through and hang out with us at the end of the event, go ahead, scan the QR code that's going to be on the screen. Spots are limited and sales end an hour after the event starts. So you got to scan that QR code and get your tickets. And for now, we're going to go celebrate and hopefully we'll see you there.
We protect what we have and make it run long, so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to a big game, or anywhere life takes you. Lucas Oil is committed to giving care for all of life's requirements. Lucas Oil, it works.
To get you geared up and ready for the action-packed event that we've got ready to unleash on this track right here, let's take a look at this video and hear from the official voice of Monster Jam on television, Scott Jordan.
Getting ready for tonight's competitions. It is time out for track games brought to you by Speedmaster. Every trucks, every stunts, Monster Jam. Up first is the JCB Racing Competition. We'll start with the Monster Jam trucks staged at the starting line. After the Cincy member lights, the final light will go green. Navigating this challenging track. This race can be won off the starting line with horsepower, or technical skill of the turns. That's when the skill, seat time, and precision of our drivers will come into play. Each competitor has the option to take the corner to super wide trips, never taking their foot off the gas, making slightly funky brakes and hit a tight narrow turn, avoiding the obstacle and accelerating to the finish line. Next up is the two-wheel skills challenge. Our superstars will attempt their best two-wheel maneuvers to wow you, the judges, using only 2 of the 4 PPG tires. In this competition, you will see technical accommodation moves combining skill, concentration, and balance to pull off some amazing maneuvers like stoppies.
You like the new unicorn truck?
No.
You like the new airplane truck?
No.
You like the new train truck? Which one do you like the best?
Well, the amazing UNOH technicians gear up our Monster Jam trucks for the second half of the event. Flying freestyle motocross superstars will take to the skies. Our riders will do a quick warm-up session and will jump right into the best trick competition. The skill and athleticism of our MNX superstars will be on display as they make for knickknacks, supermans, whips, and maybe even a backflip. Our final competition of the event is the freestyle competition. Our Monster Jam drivers will compete for your score by performing the most dynamic freestyle run. The track features unique obstacles which can lead to some awesome maneuvers. Each obstacle is buried in a corner of the pond and can provide the driver with different ways they intend to perform a run consisting of big air, momentum, and wow moments as they compete to earn the highest fan score by you at judgesonly.com. Now get ready for the ultimate high-octane adventure as your Monster Jam begins in just a few minutes.
Monster Jam fans, one of the coolest parts about our sport is that you're not just spectators, you guys are official fan judges. And we're going to practice doing that right now. So go ahead and scan that QR code on the screen and go to judgeszone.com. Again, that's judgeszone.com. You're going to type in the code PIT, and we're going to go ahead and do this right now. So in the real event, I'll say scoring is open, and that'll be your cue that 20 seconds are on the clock. So we're going to do that right now. 3, 2, 1, scoring is open. Get to judgeszone.com, type in the code PIT, slide that PKT slider all the way up or all the way down, depending on what score you want to give. That score will be combined with our expert judge score, and that will be the official score for that driver. So, we got a couple seconds left to figure out what you guys thought of this practice round. Let's check out the video screen and your official score. This is 7.452. You see the expert score right there. Those two will be combined to give you the total score for that driver. Before every competition, we'll give you the criteria so that way you guys can make an accurate decision. But remember, you gotta make a quick decision because those 20 seconds go by so fast. So we're counting on you guys to score each and every round to crown our winner and ultimately crown our champion.
Tony builds everything. Tony Tech is versatile. Tony brings the bar down. Tony Tech is heavy and strong. Tony needs his work to last, inside and out. Tony Tech resists when he rains. Tony goes unbound his best moves. Monster Jam Channel is now available at your fingertips 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Delivered 2 decades of electrifying content. Absolutely free. Epic old school content. All the way up to today. The Monster Jam Channel is available on your favorite streaming platforms. Unlimited access to stream hundreds of hours. Monster Jam. Credit card? Break your credit card? Directly to you. It's supposed to be like that. Anyway. This is Monster Jam. Available at...
The live streaming and/or recording of Monster Jam events is prohibited. Live events may not be broadcasted, transmitted, reproduced, or otherwise distributed in any form without the express written consent of Feld Motorsports. As our drivers strap into their trucks and gear up for the competition to come, we too are getting ready for all of the action. So I'd love to check in with my team and kind of see who they think will be the ones to walk away with that trophy. Katie, I'm going to start with you. Who do you think is going to get that PKT Overall Event Championship here tonight?
Well, Keaton, John Zimmer Jr. took home the first 2 wins earlier today in JCB Racing and two-wheel skills, but it was actually MJ Solorio and Toro Loco that took home that final freestyle win. I spoke to him after that, and he said he was feeling kind of down, but he was finally finding his groove. He completed that beautiful backflip, and I think he's got a little bit more confidence going into tonight. Carlos talked about he's a fan favorite. He's going to have a lot of these people here in Pittsburgh cheering for him, so I'm going to go with El Toro Loco.
You know what, Katie, I've definitely seen where the Pittsburgh fans are taken to El Toro Loco, and it does. It seems like they absolutely have a whole new fan base right here in this arena. But Carlos, you're in the stands, and I know you've got a ton of thoughts, so I want to know, who do you think will be holding that trophy at the end of the night?
I'm going to go with the driver who's already taken gold this weekend. This driver actually didn't place first in any of the competitions, but was so consistent across every single competition that he was able to accumulate enough points to take that win. So with that being said, he's one of the strongest racers, one of the few competitors that was able to get a combo in the two-wheel skills challenge. So my official overall host pick is Triton Robbins Crazy Train.
Right, you know, and he is on a definite wave of momentum. We're going to see how that carries him into this event. And I'm happy to say I'm going to even mix this up even more. My pick for overall is Cody Saucier in Dragon. I was talking to him as he was up here at the desk earlier, and I think that he's dialed in. I think this track will prove some tricky parts, and it's going to take a driver who's able to overcome those inconsistencies, keep it all in control, and potentially take the overall win. But Pittsburgh, as fun as it is for us to go back and forth, it doesn't really matter what we think. It totally matters what you think, though, because after the JCB Racing competition, we're handing scoring over to you. You will decide the destiny of our drivers at judgeszone.com. And I'm telling you, even just 1, 2, 3 people scoring can make the difference between crowning a champion. But that just about does it for Monster Jam Trackside. In just a few minutes, we are about to unleash the 8 Superstars of Arena Championship Series East. So Pittsburgh, I just have one question for you. Who's ready for Monster Jam?
What?
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for the official heavy equipment partner of Monster Jam, the JCB Dirt Squad.
He's one of the fastest guys out on the track. Make some noise for Cody Soucier in Dragon.
Representing the black and green wrecking machine, it's Brandon Arthur, Grave Digger.
Snagging all the freestyle wins here this weekend. It's MJ Zelorio, El Toro Loco.
Making her debut full-time season, Logan Ashline, Sparkle Snap.
He's leading the series. Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Representing Sendit Motorsports, John Zimmer, Megalodon.
He just won that overall event championship earlier today. It's Trayton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Representing Buffalo, New York, playing arms in the air for Montana Robbins, playing crazy.
Pittsburgh, give it up one more time for your Monster Jam superstars.
Monster Jam fans, today we recognize a historic milestone, 250 years in the American story. Go ahead and help us by taking out your cell phones, turning on those flashlights, and lighting up the arena as we continue to honor those who will carry that story forward.
For 250 years, America has been powered by strength, freedom, and resilience. Values that live in the heart of Monster Jam, and values that continue to inspire this great nation. The United States of America! We proudly honor our active duty military, veterans, first responders, and frontline heroes. If you are among these incredible individuals, we ask that you stand and be recognized for your service and sacrifice. Let's show them our appreciation, Monster Jam fans. Please welcome the Pittsburgh Firefighter Honor Guard as they present our nation's colors. And now, as we honor America and commemorate its 250th birthday, we ask that you rise if you are able and remove your hats for the performance of our national anthem, sung by Angelina Angelsic.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last
Monster Jam is an experience like no other. A phenomenon that is trending across the world. Born from raw power, driven by fearless competitors. Strength is measured in horsepower and emotions that are pushed to their edge. But the true force, the spark that ignites it all, is you, the fans.
You are the roar, which is us, the driver.
We need your energy.
So get up. Get loud.
Every clap, every cheer.
This is your house.
This is your moment.
We can feel it.
We can hear you.
Pittsburgh, are you ready?
I said, are you ready? Pittsburgh, this is Monster Jam.
Pittsburgh, it is now time